Give this a go. What do you call it? I have now cycled 2.5 days. Yeah, last week it was 1 day. And then yesterday I cycled today. And I'm surprised both ways. Both the speed of decline of my condition, that I was, it was tremendously fast, and now that only in, well, it's 2 per day, so this is my 5th session. This morning it was, and this was the first time that I felt that I was actually doing something meaningful on the cycle. So, what do you call it? My previous statement that you lose it completely wasn't completely true. You are able to regain something when I'm in the cafeteria again. Noisy, but yeah, you're able to regain something, which is positive. But now, the past 2 weeks, it has been very unpleasant, and I feel I've been run over by this disease, which is not good. I'm still be able to do my work, but it isn't good.
Moved by the sound of his voice, and seas that are shaking.
So what do you think? Elisa brought me, or sorry, Elisa didn't buy this. Elisa chose this to me. It's a Muumi nightgown. I was going shopping on Friday. She was the opinion that Muumi is what I need to go with, so I did. The other option was Risto-Matti Ratia, which is a Finnish designer, with these kind of traditional stripes in it. Yeah, last night the boys were over from the neighbor, and in the middle of the night the phone rings and Terhi picks up, and I was like, it was Terhi's phone ringing. Who can it possibly be this time? It's like 2 or 3 in the morning, and it was Elisa that had picked up the phone and called from upstairs. She had vomited in her room, and we had neighbours over, sleepover for the kids, and Terhi cleaned up vomit during the night, and then it was just yeah, unpleasant night. And now she's taking it easy and playing PlayStation games all day, every day. It's been, the past 2 days, it has been absolutely wonderful outside. But when I woke up to this morning, it was just all gone. There was nothing there. No snow. It was just bleak as anything. Horrid looking. Very unpleasant. It's what it is in Finland. December is still horrible. If we're lucky, snow will come for Christmas. But yeah, February I think is January, end of January, February is the only good winter months here. And we're thinking, if the summers are this horrible as they have been, we might as well move out of this country. It's so horrid. Just go live up in Lapland for the winters and then go down south and live in some warm climate country. But that's just talk at the moment. We're just, what do you call it, talking about. But definitely my opinion has grown stronger that non-exercise is, it's not an option for me, that I must exercise. I've also picked up photography, or I haven't picked up photography. I've taken a couple of pictures from the pond in the backyard. I've gone through and taken some pictures, and it looked absolutely wonderful when we had snow, but now it's just bleak as anything. It looks horrid. Let's have a look if we can see how horrid it is. That's the horridness there. It's just raining and all the snow has disappeared. It's unpleasantness. Palm down a bit. What's it there? Absolutely horrible. You do not want to go out there unless forced to. I'm sitting in Rudy's room now because Elisa is in my room playing video games on the screen, so I came into, well, this is a combination. Terhi's room, the computer there, it's Terhi uses it, and then what do you call it, Rudy sleeps in here. We have a gate behind me there, that one you can see it gets locked in here for the night because we're on Facebook, something called Stuffy Forumi, and it's, you know, for people who have Staffordshire Bull Terriers, and what do you call it, they post their pictures of their dogs gone wild. They eat right through a couch and spread all the fillings out, and they do them. No, you don't want that to happen. So that's why we lock him up when we leave the house or we go to bed. We don't think he would do anything, but I'm saying that he's fairly happy in here. He doesn't go into, he doesn't moan about it, so why not put him in here? Because he's destroyed, he had a bed in here, a bigger one, and he just ripped the guts out of that one. I've tried to say to Terhi that regardless that he's behaved good, just one day he gets the idea. We actually had to, maybe I mentioned it on one of these videos, we actually had to put Tabasco onto our furniture to prevent him from eating them. Well, that's gone away since he has his proper teeth now, but when he was a puppy he just would gnaw at them at no end. I love the faith of my parents-in-law. Always when I go over there, they pray for me, and they declare my full health and healing, which is wonderful. I also believe in, what do you call it, that God is our healer, and if not now, then at least in eternity. But I'm not saying that my not now, it isn't like, well, not that I wouldn't be expecting it, that it couldn't happen now. But yeah, I've been pondering about this monster of a disease and thinking what it does to you, and it does rob you from a lot of stuff. You get accustomed to it, that you don't do certain things because they're so, the price to pay is too high for you to pick up the tab every time you do some stuff like that. For me, it's mundane tasks that are the worst, as I said. And then if I don't exercise, then they... No mitään, Rudi. Elä pure, ei saa purra sattu. It's his love language to bite you. We call them staffy kisses. He licks you like crazy and then he bites you. He doesn't bite you that it would break anything or you would bleed, but it just gnaws at you. Unfortunately, I've seen my father, he posts nowadays, he's bought a camera for dummy that he's gonna, and he's got a harness, or he's bought a harness but it hasn't been delivered yet, so he's gonna mount this thing on the back of Dummy, our previous dog, which did not get along with this new dog, so we looked for a home for him, and luckily Rob and Maya, my parents, took him, and he's now up in Lahti. But anyway, I'll put this together and say that Jesus Christ is King.